I work with people who seem to do their best work when they're inspired. But inspiration can turn to disillusion when their expertise can't keep up with what their technology demands of them. It's incredibly frustrating to have a vision in your heart that you can't get into the world. I wonder if Leonardo da Vinci felt that way about his helicopter. I'd like to talk about the two different paths to becoming a visible authority using video. Let's start by doing a little thought experiment. Imagine you're Leonardo da Vinci. The press is all over you all the time. Hey, what's your next picture going to be, Mr. Leonardo? But you just broke your arm in a windsurfing accident in a canal in Florence. Do you ask the local house painter to paint the Mona Lisa for you? Probably not. Now, very few people know this, but Leo had an older brother named Giuseppe, and he was in that same accident. It was in all the papers, but he broke both his arms. Even so, Giuseppe's a pretty laid-back guy, and he hired his favorite house painter to paint his next picture, the Mona Lisa. If you're a Giuseppe, you don't care how the vision gets into the world, only that it gets there. If you're a Leonardo, the way it gets done is just as important as that it gets done, because that says as much about you as the message itself. It's not that the medium is the message, as Marshall McLuhan once wrote. It's that the message has to be filtered through the medium for you to be perceived as who you really are and what you can really do. And usually, that means you're the one turning those knobs and pushing those levers, the one painting that picture. A mentor of mine once said that marketing is one of the most personal things you do in your business, and doing video is perhaps the most personal way of marketing. So if you have Leo's mind, of course you must do it yourself. But what if you understood your message so well, knew your audience so intimately, and grasped the potential and mechanics of the medium so confidently that you could transmit your vision to someone with the technical expertise to bring that vision to life? Would you still want to do it yourself? Remember, Leo already had the Medici boys as his sponsors. He could have gotten whatever help he wanted. I wonder if he would have kept so many of his ideas secret until the end if he'd had a partner who understood them as well as he did and could help bring them to life. Today, there may come a time when you have a similar choice to make. Whether you do or not, though, having that trifecta of understandings still applies. Putting it in financial terms, the more you know, the easier it is on your video guy, which means all you really need to get your vision across are some folks with good button-pushing habits. But if you take this idea to its logical conclusion, it would mean fully owning those three understandings, the ability to communicate them, and it might even include a true partner who could expand your vision with intelligence, creativity. Here's the heart of it. When you own your three competencies, whoever makes that video, your producing rhythm never even has to skip a beat. If you don't have an editor one week, who cares? You can do it yourself to a level that's up to your own publishing standards. You have the rare ability to move in and out of that production mix master. You can make production promises on a schedule and confidently keep them. So whichever choice you make, the three competencies are your bedrock and your North Star. They become part of your weekly or monthly rhythm, so video creation is fun again. Skimp on any of those three competencies, though, and you deny yourself the chance to build something that could position you as the only solution for a certain kind of person. If you're looking to master the mechanics of the medium without spending a fortune or a year in school, I've created an 8-hour course on shooting and editing with your name on it. And you need to know your tools. It's one of the main differences between having a vision and living it. The more you learn, the more you earn. And what you're learning now is the part they don't teach in any school, which is how to be you, how to be valuable, and how to make that crystal clear to the rest of the world. And that is the work of a visible authority.